Let me tell you about Chuck Feeney, a billionaire who became famous not for flaunting his wealth, but for giving it all away, quietly. Feeney, co-founder of Duty-Free Shoppers, spent decades living modestly, flying economy class, and wearing a $10 watch, all while secretly donating over $8 billion to charitable causes. His goal? To die broke. And he succeeded. Feeney's life is a masterclass in building and using wealth without drawing attention. His story teaches us that wealth doesn't need to scream. It can whisper. So let me ask you this. Do you want to build wealth without the spotlight? Can you imagine achieving financial freedom without the pressure of external validation? In today's video, we're diving into 10 fascinating ways on how to build wealth without being noticed. From the psychology of discretion to investment strategies, passive income tips, and more, this video is your guide to building financial success on your own terms. Stick around because the insights we'll share might just transform your approach to wealth forever. Ready to uncover the secrets of low-key financial success? Subscribe to the channel and let's get started. Let's dive into our first topic, unraveling the secrets of wealth creation. Wealth building isn't just about stacking up cash. It's about creating a life where money works for you. Whether you're earning $30,000 or $300,000 a year, the principles remain the same. Accumulate assets, manage expenses, and invest strategically. Here's the secret. It's not about how much you earn, but how wisely you use it. Surprising, isn't it? Many people assume that building wealth is exclusive to high earners, but let's break that myth right now. Imagine a small snowball rolling down a hill. It starts tiny, but gains size and momentum over time. That's how wealth works when you leverage strategies like compound interest and diversified investments. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your wealth grow. Take this quote from Warren Buffett. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. It's simple advice, but profoundly impactful. Start by setting clear financial goals, creating a realistic budget, and identifying opportunities for growth. Be it through saving, investing, or reducing unnecessary expenses. The key is consistency. We've laid the groundwork for wealth building, but let's take it a step further. How do you keep this journey private and avoid the pitfalls of flaunting your success? Let's explore. The psychology of discretion, the next on how to build wealth without being noticed. Building wealth discreetly is an art that requires a specific mindset. It's about prioritizing your personal goals over external validation. Think about it. Does flaunting wealth really make you happy, or does it invite unnecessary drama? Here's the irony. The louder you announce your financial wins, the more you attract the wrong kind of attention. Relationships get strained, jealousy creeps in, and suddenly people start seeing you as a walking ATM. Keeping your financial success under wraps allows you to avoid these pitfalls and focus on what truly matters, your goals. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that people who keep their achievements private often report higher levels of personal satisfaction. Why? Because they're not chasing applause, they're chasing fulfillment. Picture this. You're at a family dinner and everyone is discussing their new cars, gadgets, or exotic vacations. Instead of joining the show and tell, you quietly smile, knowing your investments are silently working for you. This discretion fosters genuine relationships and shields you from superficial connections. Remember, wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. And in this marathon, your biggest competitor is not your neighbor's lifestyle, it's your own discipline. So the next time you're tempted to share that investment win on social media, ask yourself, who benefits from this, and is it worth the exposure? Moving forward, let's talk about the tools you can use to build wealth discreetly. One of the best approaches? Low-profile investments. Index funds and real estate are perfect examples. They're not flashy, but they're effective. Index funds give you exposure to the broader market with minimal fees, while real estate offers steady income and appreciation. How about a bit of sarcasm to lighten the mood? Some people think day trading flashy stocks is the way to go. Sure, if you enjoy losing sleep and biting your nails over market swings. For the rest of us, slow and steady wins the race. Diversification is another key. By spreading your investments across different assets, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. It's like baking a cake. You need the right mix of ingredients to get the perfect result. Too much of one thing, and the whole batch could flop. And let's not forget ethical investing. Aligning your portfolio with your values doesn't just feel good, it's also a smart strategy. Companies focused on sustainability and innovation often outperform their peers in the long run. By investing in what matters to you, you're creating a win-win scenario. Speaking of wins, if you're enjoying this and want more content like this, comment more below and I'll know you're on board. Now let's move on to one of the most powerful tools in your wealth-building arsenal: passive income. Passive income is the holy grail of wealth building. Why? Because it allows you to earn money while you sleep. Two of the most effective methods: rental properties and dividend stocks. Imagine this. You own a rental property in a quiet neighborhood. Every month, rent payments hit your bank account like clockwork. Sure, there are occasional repairs or tenant issues, but overall, it's a low-effort way to generate income. Dividend stocks operate on a similar principle. Companies with a strong track record of paying dividends provide you with regular income, no matter what the stock price is doing. But here's where risk management comes into play, particularly when it comes to jealous friends. Let me share the story of two friends, Lisa and Mark. Both were passionate about building wealth, but they took very different approaches. Lisa kept her investments and passive income ventures under wraps, sharing her progress only with her financial advisor and close family. Mark, on the other hand, couldn't help but brag about his latest rental property and dividend payouts to anyone who would listen. Over time, Lisa quietly built a substantial income portfolio without any interference. Meanwhile, Mark's oversharing attracted jealousy and unsolicited advice. One friend even pressured Mark into co-investing in a risky business venture, which ultimately failed and wiped out a significant chunk of his wealth. The lesson here: sharing too much about your passive income streams can invite unnecessary risks, from strained relationships to poor financial decisions. Protect your wealth by maintaining discretion. Not everyone in your circle needs to know about your financial successes. Think of it this way: building passive income is like planting a fruit tree. At first, it requires effort, planting, watering, and nurturing. But once it's grown, it keeps producing fruit season after season with minimal intervention. However, if you constantly talk about how much fruit your tree yields, you might find others trying to claim a share or even sabotage your hard work. For beginners, start small. Maybe it's a single rental unit or a modest investment in a dividend-focused ETF. The key is to reinvest the returns to compound your earnings over time. And remember, passive income isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about creating a stable foundation for the long haul. Moving on to the next on how to build wealth: embrace the art of low-key frugality. Frugality doesn't mean being cheap. It means being intentional with your spending. Quietly, wealthy people are masters at this. They focus on value over flash, often opting for quality that lasts rather than trendy items that fade. For example, why buy a new car every 3 years when a well-maintained vehicle can last a decade or more? Frugality isn't about deprivation. It's about freedom. By cutting unnecessary expenses, you free up resources for meaningful investments. Low-key frugality also extends to lifestyle choices. Instead of dining at expensive restaurants every weekend, why not learn to cook gourmet meals at home? It not only saves money but also adds a personal touch to your lifestyle. Similarly, instead of indulging in the latest tech gadgets, evaluate whether an upgrade truly adds value to your life or if your current device suffices. Another important aspect of frugality is avoiding financial waste. Review your subscriptions, utility bills, and insurance premiums regularly. Are you paying for services you rarely use? Negotiating lower rates or canceling unused subscriptions can yield significant savings over time. Here's a fun challenge to adopt: a no-spend month. For 30 days, commit to buying only essentials. This practice not only saves money, but also helps you identify spending habits that don't align with your long-term goals. It's an eye-opening way to understand the difference between needs and wants. Frugality is less about saying no and more about saying yes to what truly matters. Every dollar you save can be redirected toward building your financial future, investments, savings, or even a well-deserved vacation down the road. Remember, wealth doesn't come from how much you earn, but from how much you keep and grow. By embracing low-key frugality, you'll not only build wealth quietly, but also cultivate a mindset of intentionality and gratitude that enhances every aspect of your life. Next up, silence is golden. The ultimate rule of discretion underscores our earlier discussion on the pitfalls of oversharing. One of the most underrated ways to build wealth without being noticed is simply keeping quiet about your financial journey. Think about it. Does the whole world need to know about your new side hustle or your latest investment? Absolutely not. Broadcasting your financial wins can invite unnecessary scrutiny, jealousy, or even unsolicited advice from people who don't have your best interests at heart. Instead, adopt a low-profile approach. Share your financial goals and achievements only with a trusted circle of friends or mentors who genuinely support you. The less you talk about your wealth, the fewer people will feel compelled to comment on it, or worse, try to interfere with it. Here's a practical tip. Avoid oversharing on social media. While it might be tempting to post about your financial successes, remember that discretion is your best ally in wealth building. Let your actions and results speak for themselves, quietly and powerfully. By keeping your mouth shut, you'll not only protect your financial journey from unnecessary distractions, but also maintain a sense of peace and focus that's essential for long-term success. Next on our journey to discreet wealth creation, avoiding lifestyle inflation. One of the sneakiest traps in wealth building is lifestyle inflation, spending more as you earn more. It's tempting to upgrade your car, buy a bigger house, or indulge in luxury vacations when your income increases, but these decisions can derail your long-term financial goals. Lifestyle inflation often happens subtly. You start by upgrading small things, like dining out more frequently or opting for premium subscriptions. Before you know it, these incremental expenses snowball into a lifestyle that's difficult to sustain if your income takes a hit. This is why avoiding lifestyle inflation is a critical component of wealth building. Instead of immediately spending raises or bonuses, consider automating those extra funds into savings or investment accounts. For example, if you get a 10% raise, channel that increase directly into your retirement fund or a diversified investment portfolio. By doing this, you'll grow your wealth without even noticing the money leaving your account. It's also important to redefine what luxury means to you. True luxury isn't about material possessions, but about the freedom to make choices that align with your values. For instance, having the financial flexibility to take a sabbatical, start a passion project, or support a cause you care about is far more rewarding than owning the latest designer bag. Let's not forget the power of gratitude in curbing lifestyle inflation. Reflect on what you already have and recognize its value. Gratitude not only fosters contentment, but also reduces the urge to seek external validation through spending. Lastly, create a lifestyle inflation cap. Set a limit on how much your expenses can increase, even as your income grows. For instance, if you earn an additional $1,000 per month, decide that only $200 of it can go toward discretionary spending while the rest goes into savings or investments. This practice ensures that your standard of living remains manageable while your wealth quietly grows. Avoiding lifestyle inflation is less about deprivation and more about discipline. By maintaining a consistent lifestyle, you'll free up resources to invest in your future while enjoying the peace of mind that comes with financial stability. Moving forward, let's talk strategic giving. Philanthropy doesn't have to be public. Quietly, supporting causes you believe in not only makes a difference, but also adds purpose to your financial journey. Anonymous giving can be incredibly rewarding, allowing you to see the impact without seeking recognition. Strategic giving is about aligning your contributions with your values. Start by identifying causes or issues that resonate deeply with you. For example, if you're passionate about education, you could fund scholarships for underprivileged students. If environmental sustainability speaks to you, Consider supporting organizations working to combat climate change. The key is to choose causes that align with your beliefs and long-term goals. Another effective approach is setting up a donor-advised fund, DAF. A DAF allows you to make contributions, receive an immediate tax benefit, and recommend grants to charities over time. It's a flexible and discreet way to manage your philanthropic efforts while ensuring your money is used effectively. You can also consider micro-philanthropy, which involves making small, impactful donations. For instance, funding a local food bank or helping a struggling family can create immediate, tangible results. These acts of kindness often require little effort but leave a lasting impression. Strategic giving isn't just about money, it's about time and expertise too. Volunteering your skills or mentoring others can be just as impactful as a financial contribution. Whether it's teaching financial literacy workshops or helping a nonprofit with strategic planning, your involvement can create meaningful change. Finally, keep in mind that the true value of giving lies in its ripple effect. When you give strategically and quietly, you inspire others to do the same. This creates a culture of generosity that extends far beyond your immediate actions. By incorporating strategic giving into your wealth-building plan, you'll not only make a difference in the lives of others, but also enrich your own journey with purpose and fulfillment. Finally, let's delve into the power of networking, an indispensable strategy for building wealth while staying under the radar. Who you know matters, but how you connect is even more important. Networking doesn't mean collecting a stack of business cards at a conference. It means building meaningful relationships that align with your goals. Low-key networking strategies, like attending niche meetups or participating in online communities, can help you connect with like-minded individuals without the fanfare. For instance, a small workshop on real estate investing might introduce you to potential partners or mentors who can guide you without the pressure of a formal networking event. Another approach is to focus on quality over quantity. Instead of aiming to meet everyone in the room, seek out a few individuals who share your values and interests. Building deeper connections with a smaller group often leads to more meaningful collaborations. You don't need a network of hundreds, just a few trusted allies who genuinely understand and support your journey. Social media can also be a discreet networking tool. Instead of broadcasting your achievements, focus on meaningful interactions. Comment thoughtfully on posts, share insights, and engage in discussions that matter to you. Authenticity trumps superficiality every time. Here's a pro tip. Look for opportunities to provide value first. Whether it's offering advice, sharing a useful resource, or simply being a good listener, giving without expecting immediate returns builds trust and goodwill. These acts of generosity often come back to you in unexpected and impactful ways. If face-to-face networking feels intimidating, consider starting with smaller, more intimate events or virtual meetups. Platforms like LinkedIn or industry-specific forums can be excellent places to begin connecting with others who share your goals and passions. Remember this quote, "Your network is your net worth." While it's important to network, doing so discreetly ensures you avoid unnecessary attention and focus on building genuine, mutually beneficial relationships. By prioritizing meaningful connections and adopting low-key networking strategies, you'll create a solid foundation of support that helps you achieve your financial and personal goals without the pressure of being in the spotlight. In this video, we've explored the art of 10 fascinating ways on how to build wealth without being noticed. From understanding the psychology of discretion to leveraging smart investment strategies, passive income streams, and maintaining privacy, these steps empower you to build a fortune on your terms. Remember, wealth building isn't about flashing success, it's about creating freedom. By keeping your financial journey private, you can avoid distractions and focus on what truly matters: your goals, values, and long-term security. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. It is important to conduct thorough research and consult with financial professionals before making any investment decisions. If you found this video helpful, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.